Hi, everybody, and welcome to the latest in our Commandos week. We are up to our British USA build. We're going to call this one Green Commandos. And the plan here is to get some desert rats, some daylight bombing, some gunship missions, even a naval bombardment if we need it, and kind of blow up whatever our opponent's doing in the first couple of turns. Then get some tempo in the mid game with naval power and our lightnings. Pull ahead with our card draw engines, Convoy and Crusader, and then get up into this very big and damaging, deadly package up here at the top of our curve: mobilization, strategic bombing, and of course the big fella, the B-17. So this one has been pretty successful for me. I played a version of it on the stream on Monday, and it did pretty well there. We're going to try and do similar stuff tonight, and hopefully it'll all work out to the good. We're a little unit light because we want to make our commandos do the most work they can, but let's hopefully get this one done. If you like our content and you want to see more of it, please consider supporting us on Patreon, patreon.com/kardspodcast, or just follow along, like the stream, share our stuff, and it's all very, very much appreciated. So let's get after it with Green Commandos. So our first competitor up here is Hare Goobie. We don't want to see any of those until the late game, but these will work. A couple of good removal orders and a night raid, take those, and a card draw order, which is very important. When you get to about turn 4 or 5, you start to run a little low on cards, so having all this card draw in here serves a purpose. Alright, so an I-15 for our opponent. That usually means some kind of self-destruct deck, and they're playing with the British here, so that's a little interesting. Let's draw 2 since we're not under any real pressure just yet. Alright. Next turn we can go commando into cup of tea. Or if there's a bigger threat. Oh, they got their own commandos. Okay. Oh, Ural Factory. So it looks like they might be playing kind of a version of or a different version of maybe our sacrifice commandos we played last week. So let me see here. We definitely want to go with a commando. And I think we gunship mission their commando. Alright, get a damage on the I-16. These 40-second rifles are really good at soaking up commando damage. And we wouldn't be surprised to see desert rats or from the people here. Alright, they move up that 40-second instead. And they go with a supply drop on it. And that's okay. We have all kinds of return to hand stuff or pin stuff. So, let's go with a cup of tea to start. Let's try and get this I-16. Alright, no help there. Alright, we'll go with a naval bombardment to pin the 42nd. No help on getting that I-16, huh, commandos? Alright, pass the turn back. So, we get a pin out of that. We don't get much else. See what our opponent's up to. Alright, so they have lightning of their own. Okay, so we get an air barrage. Okay, let's go with a night raid, see what we get. For the king, okay. Let's put that lightning back in their hand. I don't think that hurts us too much, and it'll help us save a little bit of HP. And we are kind of, I wish we could ping this I-16. And they have For the King, so if they play a tank, then we can handle it. And the Soviets didn't have lots of tanks. Alright, Albacore coming out, taking out our commandos. And another commando of their own. Alright, so we're up against it here a little bit. But we get a Crusader, so that's helpful. So let's go Crusader into... let's see, let's put a commando out there as well. And then let's go daylight bombing on their commandos. We definitely want to get them off the battlefield. Okay, interception's no fun. We don't get a draw, we don't get our ping, and Hare Goobie gets to gloat a little bit. Okay, so a supply drop for their commando. Alright, so the big fella can come down here and make a pretty big difference, though. Alright, so they're just getting all kinds of attacks on our HQ in. Okay. Alright, so let's put the 42nd rifles back in their hand. Get the I-16. Then let's take out the albacore. Draw another card. Okay. We don't have anything to play this For the King on. It'd be a great opportunity to get that For the King out of our hand, but no help, so pass the turn. Hopefully this commando will make it, depending on what they got going on over there. Alright, so they got desert rats of their own, so they hit our HQ, so that helps. Hopefully this commando is naked at the end of their turn, though. We'd love to see just a commando by itself. We know they have a lightning, so maybe they'll play that. Alright, they go with 42nd rifles instead. Can't play the lightning now. Alright, and a Matilda. Okay. Well, we drew our For the King, so that's pretty good. We know one of their cards is a lightning, so we might as well get our... Well, nah, not yet. Let's see, if we go... So this would take us down to 4. So yeah, let's do that instead. Let's go commando number 2. Get the Matilda. Hurt some other stuff. Then let's draw 3. Get a couple more, get another big fella. Alright, get a daylight bombing. Okay, good. And only one of our damage is wasted on this 42nd rifles, so that's good. Alright, lightning is back. Okay, and then they have the 1st Airborne Brigade. Ooh, and we get this. Okay. Well, let's get our other commando back out there. Let's go strategic bombing. This could really swing the game here in our favor if we get some extra pings in. Okay, let's take out the 42nd rifles, hopefully. We don't get the 42nd rifles, but we get the other 2 in the back line. So that's the way it's going to go. They're down to 3 cards now, though. We got 5 plus a big card draw order. Alright, so they have a Churchill and a 5th Brigade, so we're not too afraid of either of those. Okay, let's see. Let's go with a Night Raid. Yeah, let's go with a Night Raid. We're holding our big fellas as long as we possibly can. Okay, let's get rid of this 42nd rifles. Okay, and then let's buzz this 5th Brigade. See if we can get it off the battlefield. And we do. Okay, good. And now this Churchill is not as tough. We got a little bit of HQ help. Plus next turn we can draw a whole bunch. So hopefully we can dodge some carpet bombings. I haven't seen too many carpet bombings around. They're on German, or they're on British Soviets, so there's not a lot of sweepers other than carpet bombing out there. Alright, so we go gunship mission on Katie, see if we can get this Churchill. If not, we do. Wow, that's great. Let's go with a mobilization. Hopefully we can find our fortification at this point. Okay, we don't. But we get another commando into a convoy, so we're doing 4 per order we play right now, and it's all going to their HQ. So next turn we have the win pretty much in hand here. Any order they play, or any unit they could play, we could naval power, or we could just buzz their HQ. So a good start for green commandos out of the chute. Alright, so we have Ice Rat up here, good name. Okay, naval bombardment, double convoy. We don't need the fortification. We really only need one convoy. Alright, well, we draw a different color convoy. And we get naval power instead. Okay, well, we don't have much to do. We gotta wait till turn 3 to do anything. Alright, good thing we're not under any pressure from our opponent. Alright, 5th Brigade. We'll play our fancy convoy. Draw 2. Alright, we can handle pretty much anything they throw out there, hopefully. Okay, still nothing from our opponent. Let's put that 5th Brigade back in their hand. Just to mess with them a little bit. And to also start negating their hand. Because they're going to start... Hopefully they only play one unit here. Great. Because now we can lightning back this 5th Brigade. And now I believe they should discard at the start of their hand. So we get rid of a Churchill for free. They have a Churchill though. Okay. Unfortunately, we don't have a naval power for that, but we can convoy into something. Alright, Desert Rats is good, Commando is good. So let's get a Commando out there. We'll Desert Rats the Churchill. So, pin it. Now, we don't have... This is a... You know, we'll see if this Commando lives. It does not. They have a SCUA. Alright, but we got a bunch of gunship missions, so we like that. Let's go gunship mission. Let's gun down this Churchill. Get a little more hit points on our HQ. Then we can attack the SCUA, take care of that. And we still got our lightning on the battlefield. We have a couple of draw orders in hand. Alright, they tactical strike our lightning. That's no fun. But they do have a 5th Brigade. Alright, we get another Commando. At this point, we haven't seen anything that's extremely scary from our opponent, so let's drop a B-17, eat up this 5th Brigade, eat up a Careless Talk, so already a 2-for-1. And the British don't tend to have much with, alright, tactical strikes, so kind of like a 2.5 for 1.5 there. Alright, another 5th Brigade. Alright, we get a fortification. Alright, let's go Commando. Let's draw some with our mobilization. Okay, Crusader and another Commando. Okay. Let's just use this daylight bombing now to keep our hand size manageable. Alright, a lot of hits in there at the HQ. That's good. Alright, and we got 20 cards in our deck, so... Alright, Panzer IV's trouble. Fortification hurts too. Kind of negates a lot of the work we just did. And we're down a big fella right now, so we don't like any of that, but we have a Crusader, we have a Commando, we can pin the Panzer. Draw another Desert Rats, okay. Let's actually draw 3. Okay. Let's also pin, let's hit the Panzer again, see if we can get it. Alright, no help there, but we do get to cycle, so we had a pretty effective turn. We got all kinds of stuff. This Panzer is very vulnerable right now. We've gotten through a couple of tactical strikes from our opponent. Alright, so another SCUA and a sudden strike. Okay, that takes out what we have, so we're running a little low on units right here. We're down to 14 cards as well. Ooh. Strategic bombing. Alright. Well, that's practically a 3-for-1, isn't it? Yeah, I think we gotta use it, so let's use that. We're not too afraid of a 1-1 out there right now, so let's just pass the turn. We have to be very careful with our last B-17. We're down to 13 cards in deck, and our opponent has 19, so that's kind of a pain. All right, daylight bombing. Okay. Well, I think what we're going to do is we're going to send this 5th Brigade back to their hand. We're going to blow up their Churchill. I believe we dodged a careless talk there, so that's helpful. Hopefully our big fella, he already ate a Churchill. Alright, tactical strike and a Desert Rats. Alright, so they get through another B-17. Another 3 for 1, but we're starting to run out of threats now, too. Yeah, we're running low on threats and low on resources as well. Alright, let's draw. Oof, handful of orders and nothing to do with them. Alright, let's start going after the HQ. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 8 orders in here so we can draw. Commando would be good. Crusader would be good. Alright, Hurricane for our opponent. We got them down to 13. Okay, that's not very helpful. I think we just put the Hurricane back in their hand and make them chew up the credits again and pass a turn. Alright, well, they had answers to our threats, which is very good by our opponent, so good for them. Let's see if they have our Panzer. Okay, Spitfire, that's a pain. Okay, Night Raid is interesting. That might get us back in the game here. Alright, so a convoy. Then let's put the Spitfire back in their hand. Alright, hitting that HQ, that's good. Let's go with a naval bombardment. Okay. Let's go with a cup of tea. Alright, pass the turn back. Hopefully that commando can carry us here a little bit. Desert Rats, alright. And a Skua. Jeez Louise, good job, opponent. You're just keeping our threats at a minimum. Alright, well, might as well draw those last couple more cards here. I think, okay, a Lightning. Alright, Lightning the Spitfire back. Let's go with a... let's take out the Skua, hopefully. Okay, we don't get it, of course. Alright, well, let's buzz the Hurricane. Because our Lightning can survive a lot of stuff here. I mean, I guess if they want to throw away this 5th Brigade, but we'll see if that's what they decide to do. Alright, Lightning of their own. And I think we're just out of resources. I think our opponent just bled us dry here. Alright, a Night Raid. That's helpful. Let's see if we can do it. Sudden Strike. Okay, and we got a Skua. That's good. Alright, let's go with a Sudden Strike on the Bullock Regiment. Okay, got them down to 13. That's good. Let's go with a Lightning on their Lightning. Careless talk, but we can survive. Well, I guess we can't. We wanted to play a cup of tea there, but because I would imagine they're going to trade off the 5th Brigade for the Lightning. Good play by our opponent. We're down to 3 cards, no big fellas. I think one of them's a Crusader too, and they have tons of hit points out there. Yeah, of course one of them's a Crusader. We want to see the Crusader on like turn 4. So, let's see. Let's go with Commando and Naval Power on the Churchill. And Fortification. Because we're just gonna, I mean, we're out of cards. Naval Bombardment. Alright, get rid of that 5th Brigade. Cup of tea. And that's gonna pretty much do it for us. We are out of threats. And this is what happens sometimes with this deck. Sometimes you just run out of threats. Spitfires, those are good. Mobilization's not what we want to see right now. Definitely not. Cup of tea. Let's just throw the rest of these out there. Mobilization, take some damage. Send the Spitfire back to their hand. Play our Crusader, and that's probably going to do it for us. So waiting on Ice Rat here to make their decisions. And I think we might actually have to break our rule and actually surrender with this one, because we're not going to make everybody sit through all this. So good job by Ice Rat. They handled our threats pretty well, and they get the win in this one. So let's get one more in. Oh, and looks like the season reset here. So let's get one more in with Green Commandos. And alright, Downtown Big Brown is who we're up against this time. Gunship missions are good. Cup of teas are not helpful. Alright, early Crusader we like to see. Pass the turn. Alright, nothing from our opponent. We get a naval bombardment, so nothing that we're going to use just yet. Okay, so an I-16 from our opponent. That's a perfect target for a gunship mission. Buzz that, take care of it. Gets us a little bit closer to turn this Crusader on as well. Alright, so a 5th Marines, or 3rd Marines, excuse me. We're going to grab a little bit of momentum here and naval power that Marines back into their hand. We'd love to see a cup of tea here. Alright, so a little bit of ramp from our opponent. Alright, another naval power. Well, in this case, I think we're going to gunship mission again, take out this I-16, and just pass the turn at this point. Next turn we can go Crusader into naval power, which is pretty good. Which is definitely what we're going to do. Crusader into naval power on that 3rd Marine Regiment. We get another naval power to cycle through next turn again, so that's great. Opponent not happy with us, but hey, that's how the game goes there. Which one is the more expensive of these? I think it's this 8th Cavalry. So we'll put the 8th Cavalry back in their hand. Alright, and then let's draw a whole bunch with our Crusader out there. Okay, good. Okay, another Crusader. Let's cup of tea. Okay, so next turn we can start dropping some commandos down. Okay, so they draw an extra with their Sherman. Bloody Sickle on our Crusader. And they from the people our Crusader, but it's done its job, so... okay. Let's go with we go with another Crusader into a or we could go with another Crusader into a Night Raid. I think what we're gonna do though is a Night Raid. Let's see, how many cards? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in hand. So we're gonna remain having 9 in hand. Get this Night Raid online. Get a commando out there. Alright, Bloody Sickle's good. Let's Bloody Sickle the Marines for free. Draw another card. Okay, Desert Rats is awesome. Let's Desert Rats the Sherman. See if we can get it. Oh, we hit the HQ instead. Alright, let's gunship mission the Sherman. Alright, and we're up to 34, so a nice healthy HQ right now. So if we take a whack from the 3rd Marines, that happens. Alright, Lone Commando going down to a Bloody Sickle. Might want to go on with a cup of tea there, but we'll be okay. Alright, Corsair for our opponent. Another War Machine. Okay. Well, So we could go with the big fella. He's always good. We go Night Raid. I think that's what... Well, I think instead, I think what we're going to do is go... how are we going to do... Yeah, okay. This is what we'll do. We'll go lightning on the Corsair. Then we're gonna pin the Marines just to keep our just keep our lightning going. $20 cards in our deck. Okay. Death from above. Good play by our opponent. Alright. Couple more infantry for our opponent, though. Alright. Okay. Well, I think we're gonna. Well, what we're gonna start out with is a night raid. Ooh, a death from above. Okay. Let's go with a Crusader and a cup of tea. Alright, if those commandos could start hitting some infantry units, that'd be helpful. Got our opponent down to 14 though, so that's good. And we have we stole a card from their deck, so that's good too. Alright, so they use their own death from above. Gets our Crusader, but that's alright. We're okay for cards right now. Alright, and they have another Corsair. Okay. So, let's see. We could really do some devastating damage here with a strategic bombing, so I think that's what we might do. Yeah, let's go with a strategic bombing. Alright, we really wanted our Crusader to hit, or our Commando to hit something else there. Let's go with mobilization. Okay. Alright. We really, our Commandos are in the bottom of our deck, I guess, but we're okay right now. We just gotta start blowing some stuff up. Alright, so more damaging stuff from our opponent, but we get a nice card. We get a Desert Rats here, so that's helpful. Alright, so hopefully we can cook our way through our opponent's deck right here. Our opponent's threats. So let's take out these Marines, see if we can get something. We get the Howitzer. That's a good start. Then let's go with another Desert Rats on this other Marines. Okay, get the 8th Cav. That's another good one. Then let's go with our B-17. Take out the 5th Marines there, and then let's go with a AA barrage on our own B-17. And then let's put the Corsair back in their hand as well. So we completely swept up their half of the battlefield. We have a Commando still. Alright, it eats it from the people. It did some good work for us though. Alright, so they have a 30th Regiment and a Corsair. We're going to put the 30th Regiment back in their hand. We're going to blow up their Corsair with our B-17. Pass the turn back. So if we can get our B-17 in there for an attack, got 12 cards in our deck still. They have 18. We have plenty of card draw in our hand. See if they can get this B-17 in there, though. That'd be a really good thing. Alright, so they have a Pershing. So we're going to use our Death from Above that we poached from our opponent's deck on their Pershing. Then we're going to attack the HQ with our B-17. Drop a Commando and use a Convoy. Get another ping in there. Alright, we get another B-17, another Commando. And we're feeling pretty good about our position here. So Bloody Sickle on our Commando does one to their HQ. So we have a B-17 they got to deal with. They death from above it. Good play. And then 2 30th Regiments. So let's go Commando. Start with that. Let's try, well, we really should play our B-17. Take out one of their 30th Regiments. Now they have 1 card in hand, 1 unit on the battlefield, and it's an infantry. They move that forward, they draw 1 with a Sherman. and they scoop it up. So there we go. We got the Green Commandos to get us a good win to get the season started. First win of the day with the new season. And let's just jump right into the wrap up with Green Commandos. So this version of Green Commandos might want to move these naval bombardments up the curve to a death from above. That might be a good improvement to make with this one. And might want to just take out one of these AA barrages and find a different order, maybe another cup of tea, or maybe there's another damage order, maybe another fortification for the British. But I think you can kind of see the power of this one. You're always going to be in the game. You just got to be a little bit careful with your units. You got to make sure you maximize their impact, but also protect them, because we're a little light on units in this one. If you run into a German player playing a lot of tactical strikes or sudden strikes, they can take out your commandos and your crusaders and your lightnings, and then it's all up to the big fella up at the top end of the curve, and there's only two of them. So that's something to keep in mind when you're playing this one. But that's Green Commandos. If you like our content, thank you for supporting Commandos Week here on the website. And if you like it, then consider supporting us on Patreon, patreon.com/KARDS and also like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. But that's Green Commandos, guys. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. And we'll see you in the next one.